Hello, grade 6. How are you? Hope all of you are well. Today, our math lesson will be a new lesson. We are going to take lesson 2.4, multiplying whole numbers by decimals. You have whole number and you are going to multiply this whole number by decimal. This is page 24, so all of you open your books this page. If you don't have your book, bring your notebook العربي أي دفتر عربي. نكتب عليه lesson 2.4 multiplying whole numbers by decimals. الأوبجيكتيف تاعوني إيش هدفي في هذا الدرس to multiply a whole number by a decimal, to know how to multiply يعني كيف نضرب عدد صحيح برقم 10 و to use patterns to multiply decimal by multiples of 10. نستخدم الباترن اللي هو كيف إشي بنضل نكرره. okay. Example. For example, they are going to solve one question for us. Omar can ride his bike 4.6 kilometers in an hour. The question is, how far can he ride in 3 days? He can ride in 1 day this amount of he can ride in his bike in 1 day 4.6 in 1 day. He is not going to ride his bike 1 day. He is going to ride it for not for 1 day, for 1 hour. Omar can ride his bike 4.6 kilometers in an hour. In 1 hour, he can ride 4.6 kilometers. He is not going to ride in 1 hour. He is going to ride in 3 hours. So what I am going to do in the first hour 4.6, second hour 4.6, third hour 4.6. So what I am doing, you are what? Repeating. Repeating means you are going to multiply 4.6 by what? By 3. If you notice that 4.6 هو عدد عشري. ليش؟ لأنه عنده decimal. وال3 هي whole number. So I will multiply 4.6 by 3. Now, I will go to the notes. My lesson is 4.6, lesson 2.4, sorry. Okay, multiply whole number with decimals. اوكي. whole number يعني عدد صحيح. decimals يعني عدد عشري. قالوا لنا إنه he can use his bike, he can ride his bike for 4.6 kilometers each hour in 1 hour. He is not going to ride his bike for 1 hour. He is going to ride his bike for 3 hours. Each hour he will ride 4.6. So I will repeat 4.6 3 times to know how much is the answer. So someone will say for miss, you are going to add 4.6 plus 4.6 plus 4.6. Yes, but because we are in grade 6, there is a summarized way. We can multiply 4.6 by 3. How I will multiply? I will start the 3 with the 6. 3 times 6 is 18. How you will write 18? Like that. You will write 8 here and 1 above the whole numbers once. 3 by 4, 12 plus 1, 13. Now we need to count how many digits before the decimal 1. So I will put the decimal here after 1 digit. You are going to count the number of decimal place in each number. The decimal is after 1 digit. Then this is whole number, so only 1 digit place. 1 decimal place, so I will count 1, 8, then I will put my decimal. So the answer is 13.8 and my unit is kilometers. So he can ride in 3 hours 13.8 kilometers. Let's go and see what did they wrote in the book. Look, they solved the question in steps. They said for you, Step number one, they said multiply 3 by 4.6. Multiply as with whole numbers. يعني imagine that there is no decimal. You will say 3 by 6, 18. then 3 by 4, يعني skip this decimal, 3 by 4, 12 plus 13. Now, then count the number of decimal places in each factor. Let's go to the first one. How many decimal? One decimal place. Hon, we don't have any decimal place. It's whole. So only I will put my decimal after one digit. The answer will be 13.8. The answer is 13.8. He can ride in 3 hours. 13.8, it is the unit of it is kilometer. Now let's do this question. They said multiply 7.82 by 6. If you notice that my decimal is after 2 places. At the beginning, multiply as if there is no decimal. Let's go to the notes and see how I can solve it. They said multiply 7.82 by 6. Imagine that there is no decimal here, and multiply. How you will multiply this? You will say 6 by 12, it's 6 by 2, it's a 12, 2 and 1 above. 6 by 8, how much? It is 48 plus 1, 49. 9 and 40 above the 7. 6 by 7, 42 plus 4, 46. Again, you multiply the 6 as if there is no decimal. 6 by 2, 12, 2 and 1 above. 6 by 8, 48, 1, 49, 9, 4 above. 6 by 7, 20, 42 plus 4, 46. Now the decimal after how many places? 2 digits. So I will count 1, 2, then I will put my decimal. So the answer is 46.92. 46.92. Now let's go to the books, and here, how did they solve this question? They said multiply as there is no whole, as there is no decimal, as a whole number. You say 6 by 2, 12. 6 by 2, 12. 6 by 8, 48, 1, 49. 6 by 7, 42, 4, 46. Now the decimal after how many places? 2 places, 1, 2. Then you are going to put your decimal. Move the decimal point to the left. You are going to move it to the left. Okay, so my decimal will be here between the 9 and the 6. Now, let's go to the now here. They said multiply by a number greater than 1, multiply by a number that is less than 1. If you are multiplying by a number that is greater than 1, for example, you start with 1, your number will stay the same. 23.4, it will stay 23.4. If you multiply it by 10, that means your number should become bigger 10 times. So your decimal will move from 10 times 23.4. Now your decimal will be after one digit. Start from the 4. Okay, so my decimal will be here between the 3 and the 4. Again, by 1, your number will stay the same and the place of the decimal will stay the same. When you multiply by 10, that means your number become bigger, more bigger, okay? Your number is here. Move your decimal one step. What is the answer will be? It will be your decimal is here. It should move one place to the right, like that. So my number will be 234. It becomes all of it whole. Now if I multiply by 100, I will move 2 steps. 4 is 1, and I need another 1, 0. So my number will be 2,340. Someone will say, Miss, where is the decimal? You can put the decimal here, and here you can put 0. So your number is 2,340, and I don't read the decimal. So no need to put it. No need to put the zeros here. Okay, you can keep it like that. Okay, all of your number become whole. Now, if you are multiplying by 1,000, your decimal will move 3 places. 1 is the 4, and you are going to add 2. Okay, so my number is 23,400. Look, when I multiply, my number become bigger because your decimal is moving to the right. Okay, your decimal is moving to right. Here you are going to move it one step, it will be all of it whole. Here you are going to move it 2 steps, so your number will be, it will move 2 steps to the right. The 4 is 1 and the 0, I will put 0 from me. Here you are going to move it 3 steps, the 4 1 already, or 2 steps. Look how my number become bigger. The last one is 23,400. I started by 23.4. Okay, now multiply by a number that is less than 1. If you are multiplying by 1, your number will stay the same at 1. You will it will be 6,000. Look, I am far from the decimal 3 places. Now if I multiply by what? This number by 10. Okay, this means that my number will move, my decimal will move 1 step. Okay, it will move here like that. So what your number will be? My number will be 0.06. Your number will be 0.06. Now if I'm multiplying by 100, so my decimal will move 2 places, so only 6 tens will be. Okay, here 3 steps, only 3 steps, so your number will be what? 6 whole. So if you are multiplying with 1 greater than, with the number greater than 1 or number that is less than 1, all of it the same idea. You write your number, then move your decimal to the right, be how many zeros you have. So you count how many zeros and you move your decimal. Okay, now you are going to, I will do one here. Okay, for example, 6 by 5 is 30, 3, 0, 3 above. 6 by 8, 48, 49, 50, 51. So my number will be 51. So the answer will be 51. Now the decimal is after 1 digit. Move from the 0. Here is the decimal. You are going to do this. It is a question. Look what they write here. Remember, the number is the number of zeros in the multiple of 10 tells you how many places to move the decimal point to the right. Now look here. For example, I have 2 zeros, so I will move my decimal 2 places to the right. Two places to the right, like that. For example, 1,000. You are going to move your decimal 3 places. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you should have 4 as a whole number. So this page, you are going to solve it by yourself from question 1 until question 10. Now, for example, for question number 2. Okay, for question number 2. I will write it here if you don't know how to solve it mental, or you can use your notebook. Okay, notebook grade 6. I will do 16.2 multiply by 2. Multiply by 2. Now start with the ones. 2 times 2 what? 4. 2 times 6, 12. 2 times 1, 2, 1, 3. So the answer is 324. Now the decimal after 1 digit, you will go to the 4 as a decimal number and move it 1 point. So your decimal should be here. Any whole number has a decimal. Any whole number. For example, 100. For example, 25. Where is the decimal for 25? Here is the decimal. Okay, so this number is 0.25. This you can't read it. The decimal from this way, we are not going to read it. So if you have a number like that, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 6, 12, 2 times 1, 2, 1, 3. This is the product for 16.2 multiplied by what? By 2. Now, let's do, for example, this one. Okay, this is very easy. You are multiplying this number with this. What did we say? First, you write this number the same. 4, 2, 2, 9. You are here. Move your decimal 3 places to the right. 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So 1 by 4, your number will go down. This is number 1. Number 2, you are going to align your decimal your decimal after 3 digit, 1, 2, 3, you say 1, 2, 3, and you put your decimal. So the answer is 4 and 229. 4 and 229. The answer is 4 and 229. هذا parts. Okay, 4 and 229 thousands, because your number is far from the 1,003 digits. Now let's do question number 9. You are going to write your answer the same. It is 08. Okay, now your decimal will start from your point, is going to move one step. Okay, one step, it's here, move it one step. What the answer will be? The answer will be 0.8. Yes, correct. Your answer will be 0.8. Look how your number one is 0.08. When I say multiply by 10, your decimal will move to the right one steps. So it will be, your answer will be, where is it? Your answer will be 0.8. Okay, please grade 6 solve from 1 until 10 the questions we didn't solve. Okay, هلا ايش بدنا؟ we are going to solve what part now? Write the missing number of 10. Okay, you have a number, you multiply it with power of 10. The answer is 3.9. How you are going to multiply by 10, by 100, by 1,000? If you multiply this by 10, you move your decimal from this place until the 3 and 9. Yes, it's correct. So by 1. So your answer is this. By 1 you will get this one. But after moving the decimal 1 point, how you move it? By multiplying by 10. Okay, you move your decimal from this place and it becomes between the 3 and 9. So you are multiplying by what? By 9. Okay, 1.44, 14.4. Now we are going to multiply by what? This number. Look at the decimal. It was after 2 digits, it becomes after 1 digit. So that means you move it to the right one step. So you are multiplying by what? By 10. Excellent. Now look at this number. You move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 5. So you should 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? You have this number. Remove your decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you put 0. So you are multiplying by 10,000. Now let's do this. You have this number, you have this number. I need to know with what I was thinking how you are going to solve this question. Listen, you move your decimal. Look where is the decimal now becomes. It becomes here between the 0. So how many steps you move it? You move it only one step. So it's multiplied by what? By 10. Yes, your decimal here move and it becomes between these two zeros. So it means that you are multiplying by 10. Now 1.12, 1.2, it becomes 12. You multiply it also by 10. Now this, it was 0.07, it becomes 0.7. That means you move your decimal how many steps? 1, 2. It becomes between the 7. So it is by 100. By 100. Now, in this question, you are going to, multiply and put the decimal in the correct place. Then you are going to compare the answer between the two numbers you have. Look, this, you are going to move your decimal 1 point to the right. It becomes 16. And this, move it 2 steps. It's also will be what? 16. So what I will write here? Yes, correct. Now here, 4.2 times 2. Okay, how will we solve this? 2 times 5, how much? 10. 2 times 4, 8, 1, 9. Then list steps after how many places? 1, 2. So what is your answer? 0.95. So you are multiplying 2 by 5 10 0 معنى 1 2 by 4 8 8 1 9. Now we are going to write the decimal. The decimal is after one digit. Okay, so where should my decimal be? You can, if you want, you can do it like that. Long by what? By 2. 2 by 5 10. 2 by 4 8 1 9. This is your answer, okay? Now there is a decimal here. So your decimal will be here. So what is the answer for this question? It's 9. The answer of this question is 9. Now let's repeat this part. 9 multiplied by 10, it is 90. Then I will place my 0 here, 90. The decimal is after one digit, so my number is here, the decimal. So compare, this is 9 and this is 9, so the answer is what? It's equal. Both of them are whole. Let's do this one. 1 by 10, the answer is what? 10. And here, 1 by 10, it's 10. Then you can put the decimal, so the answer here is 1. 1 and 10 is what? 1 is less than 10. Okay, now let's do this. We need to do it long multiplication. 2.3, yeah, 0.2. My number is 11.2 multiplied by what? By 3. 3 by 2, 6. 3 by 1, 3. 3 by 1, 3. So 3 is the decimal after one digit here. So this one is 33.6. Let's do the second part. 8 by 5, it's 40. The decimal after 1 point, so it is 4. So 33.6 is what? Greater than. Okay? You understand how I solve this question? You solve it as if you don't want to compare. Write the answer above. Write the product. 1.6 multiplied by 10. Okay? It is what? It is, you drop the 0 and 16 by 116. Now the decimal after one digit. Okay? So the decimal will be here. So it is 16. 100 times 0.16, it is 16, and the decimal after how many digits? 2 digits. Start from here, 1 2, so also it's 16. So both of them are equal. So I will write here equal. Okay, grade 6, did you understand what how did I solve this part? Now you remember that you have homework from a question 1 until question 10, the questions we didn't solve. Okay, look back for the question we didn't solve here. From question 1 to question 10, the questions we didn't solve is a homework for you. Okay, until we meet next week. Before I say bye-bye, study well. Your exam will be on Tuesday. And your exam will be from 6 to 7, I think. The time for it will be from I will write for you the pages required for the test, from what page until what page. Okay, and your exam will be on Tuesday. Okay, it's on Tuesday, 6th of April, okay, and the pages will be from 14 until page 25, and your exam will be at from 6 to 7 Tuesday. Okay, from 6 to 7, from page 14 to page 25. fine. Okay, grade 6. Stay safe, take care, study well. I wish you good luck, and bye bye.